Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
Honor and an old friend Kasura had once. She was my first mentor in swordsmanship, but much more than that.
I'll open a portal to hasten your journey.
Do you smell the scent of burning embers in the air? The Abbey is just down the... I cannot say. I've never known these mountains to experience. It is tradition for Redguard men to shave their heads. Following a time, there is an old Redguard proverb. Oh, a few have tried. The Abbey is... I cannot say. It is strange to return to these mountains. Memories of youth flood my mind. Each one bringing its own sorrow or its own smile.
Oh, joy. We've been here less than 5 minutes and Sahan is already getting maudlin and weepy.
Shut up, Tharn. Don't let him get to your side. Let him roll his eyes. Maybe he'll find a
What
brain
is this?
back there.
The Abbey burns. Quickly, we must find Kasura.
So much destruction. What could have done this?
I'm afraid I've seen this before. Keep an eye skyward, Titanborn.
Kasura! Kasura, are you injured?
Sahan,
What happened?
intruders, cultists. They attacked the Abbey. So many of my students have fallen.
The Abbey is in ruins, Kasura. How could they?
Gigantic beast. Like nothing I've ever seen. Cultists. They're opening rifts to oblivion.
Save your strength, Kasura. We will make them pay. I promise you.
What do you think? Trap?
It's only a trap if you don't know about it. I assume everything is a trap, therefore, it's a challenge.
In the name of Moloch Baal, come forth and destroy his enemies! Charge! Give me Daedric minions and obey!
They will pay for me.
Hosts of Oblivion, come forth and feast.
Here they come. Ready. Fire.
will harvest your souls with a dead ones.
The green That's my husband. He has... What would you have us...
No further. For Lord Day1.
Surrender and I'll devour you quickly. Rise, minion! Rise, minions!
Thought I would be more satisfied at his death. I guess it won't bring back those he's killed. I didn't think we'd survive. In time, our city.
I'm beside myself. You truly believe you've won? I didn't expect our little friends there could kill Earthers. But I stand corrected. All this trouble because of one was married.
Do you smell the scent? It is strange to return to these mountains. Memories of youth flood my mind, each one bringing its own sorrow or its own smile. What is this? The Abbey burns! Quickly, we must find Kasora!
So much destruction. What could have done this?
I'm afraid I've seen this before. Keep an eye skyward, Titanborn.
Saisahan.
Kasora, are
Intruders.
you injured?
Cultists.
What happened?
They attacked the Abbey. So many of my students have fallen.
The Abbey is in ruins, Kasora. could they?
Gigantic beast. Like nothing I've ever seen. Cultists. They're opening rift to oblivion.
Save your strength, Kasura. We will make them pay. I promise you.
What do you think? Trap?
It's only a trap if you don't know about it. I
In
assume...
the name of Moloch Baal, come forth and destroy his enemies! Heed me, Daedric minions, and obey! Ghosts of Oblivion, come forth and feast.
Sai, the Titan returns.
Sai Sahan and company at last. My pet has been waiting for you.
Eye skyward. Here it comes.
How many more of your friends must die, Sai Sahan? Where is the amulet of kings?
My injuries are not serious. I did not find them. Indeed. Follow me. The hidden entrance will not be obvious.
Why would a crypt need a secret entrance?
It's a wonder there's an unplundered crypt in all of Skyrim. You Nords could learn a thing or two from the builders of Hammerfell.
Perhaps Hammerfell could also teach Nibene the virtue of good manners.
Here we are. Watch your step as you descend.
Tread lightly. Few living have been permitted to walk among these honored dead. I can feel the presence of... Aye. Along with... We both thought it would be well protected in the Valley of Blade. I cannot say. And I shall need a proper weapon. Vad Hunding, son of Frandar do Hunding, Helhanse no Shira, the greatest of the Sword Saints. The hearth of every household in Hammerfell has a small alcove containing a copy of his father's greatest work, the Book of Circles. Ra'aba was a warrior of great renown. He fought alongside Frandar Hunding in the 7 great battles against the armies of Hira, and survived. At the final battle at Hatu Mountain, more than 300,000 gave their lives. The twins of sword and spear, Rahasa and Rahuzar, and their mother, Anse Satame, the Tigress of Dragonstar. It seems fitting that the Ring of Stendarr's mercy lies with my father, by the sword of my father's blade.
The ring is yours. Guard it well. Thank you. But I cannot leave.
I knew you would lead me to the ring eventually. Give it to me.
Your presence defiles this place, Marco.
Give me the ring, and I might spare your pathetic lives.
We struck down your Titan and we'll strike you down soon enough.
The Titans are a prelude to what's to come if you continue to defy me.
Defy you? Your delusions of godhood are laughable, you ignominious corpse herder.
Very well then. I'll simply take the ring from your corpses.
Blasphemy! How dare you raise the honored dead to fight your battle?
Something from the most powerful necromancer in all of Tamriel. You might reconsider hiding it in a bloody tomb.
Rest in peace, honored dead.
Souls of ancestors, I will avenge Marco's blasphemy!
The ring is ours for the time. You must return to the harborage and give it to Lord Varonet.
The damage is great, but if you had not arrived when you did, there would be nothing left to rebuild. Be safe in the coming days, my friends.
In my mind's eye, I witnessed the Titan's assault. Vestige, meet me at the harborage. We are ready to reclaim the Amulet of Kings. And so we've come full circle. I led the original 5, perhaps. It was a holy city in the first. It is in the mountains of Calovia.
The time has come for us to enter the catacombs of Sankrator. I have been through much. My Lord Varen will open a gateway to Sankrator. The catacombs contain 2 shrines dedicated to the divine. It is written that unless we should avoid the crypt.
The portal is open. Go now. Return with the Amulet of Kings.
You could have hidden that amulet anywhere in Tamriel, and this was your first choice?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Brilliant. Why is it that the people with the most ridiculous ideas are always the ones who are most certain of them?
Shut up,
Shut
Thorn.
up, Thorn.
What brings you to Sankrator, old friends? Looking for an amulet, perhaps?
Marco, how did you find this place?
Do you really think I'd allow you to escape the halls of torment if I couldn't track your every move?
Sai, no! Menimarco, stop! You're killing him!
Where is the Amulet of Kings? My master, Moloch Ball, demands it.
Your master? You would use the amulet to betray Molag Bal.
Fool! When I ascended, you could have been at my right hand, Tharn. Instead, you chose to align yourself with mongrels and imbeciles. Now, you'll die with them.
You won't get away with this. Do you really think you can betray a Daedric prince?
With the Amulet of Kings, all things are possible. Nations will tremble and bow before me. I will be a god!
The Amulet of Kings will never be yours. It is protected by a ward of the Divines.
You mean your ward of Stendar, god of merciful forbearance, patron of gutless, law-abiding dimwits? It won't even slow me down.
Menimarco has been watching our every move. Menimarco may be powerful enough to break. We must make our way to...
Sai, are you well enough to continue?
Have no fear, Snow Lily. I am Redguard. We are like mountain bamboo. Far stronger and more flexible than we might appear.
I find it hilarious that Menimarco...
Through that gate lies the Crypt of Heroes. We can enter if you wish, but it is a foul place where the dead are restless and angry.
Persistent, aren't you? Do you really think you can keep me from acquiring the
Amulet of Kings is under the protection of Stendar's ward. It will never be yours.
Ah, Sai. You still don't understand, do you? My plan will succeed because of your ward of Stendar. It will prevent Molag Bal from observing or interfering. By the time the ward is down and the amulet is mine, it will already be too late.
You're insane if you think you can betray the god of schemes.
Naive child. You know nothing. Shim El Adabal, the red diamond at the center of the Amulet of Kings, is the most powerful soul gem ever created. With the amulet in my possession, I will absorb Molag Bal's power, reducing him to an empty husk of ethereal flesh. Then I will trap his essence within the gem. Will be forgotten. In time, all of Tamriel will bow down before me. Soon, the god of schemes will have a new name. Manim Marco.
Moment, my friends. I must rest before we continue.
Sai, are you all right? That bastard really hurt you, didn't he? I swear to the gods, I'll take his head off.
I'll be fine, Snow Lily. I just need a moment to catch my breath.
Take all the time you need. I'll keep watch. If there's anything I can do, just name it.
An enchanting moment. I'll be over here bringing up my lunch.
You better keep an eye on me. I'm getting ready to punch Tharn again. Sai Sahan is nothing if not determined. He once told me that achieving victory is like wrestling in... Me? I'll chase Manamarco to the furthest corners of oblivion. We're two of a kind.
That's tears. I've pushed that void. I will make. We must come. shrine is on the far side of the room. Quickly, we must find our way across.
I have a surprise for you, sire. Do you remember your fallen comrades from the Dragon Guard? I've taken the liberty of raising them, and that might anxious secret.
I have no wish to disfigure the corpses of my old comrades of the Dragon Guard. We must consecrate the shrine.
You certainly did a thorough job hiding the amulet, Sai. Couldn't you have just stuffed it in a mattress or something?
The second shrine is in the chamber beyond. There's a trick to reaching it. A puzzle of sorts. The altar is on the far side, but to reach it, the drawbridge must be lowered.
You did it! The bridge is down!
Starting to annoy me. Kill them!
These consecrations beseech you to lower your wards and grant us safe passage into the Vault of Kings.
Dank corridors, crumbling walls, nauseating smells. This place has all the charm of a Riften brothel. It must feel very much like home to you, Titanfall.
You mean a crypt filled with the rotting corpses of inbred kings and failed statesmen? Must be what it's like at a Tharn family reunion.
Your pathetic efforts will not succeed. The Amulet of Kings will be mine.
I swear by Stendar's grace and the sword of my father, you will not win, Manamarco.
Soon, you will know the extent of my power and bow before me. Through the power of the Amulet of Kings, I will be transformed. All the nations of Tamriel will bow before me. They will worship me and beg for my mercy. All will know the name of Manimarco as their one true god.
You'll never get away with it, Manamarco. We'll fight you to our last breath.
By all means, my old friends. Try and stop me.
The shrines have been consecrated in Stendar's name. Now, stand in the casting circle and direct the ring of the doors to lift the ward. Look, the amulet. I can see it from here.
Occupied. I'll close the portal.
Minions, arise! Obey me!
I will hold them at the portal. Focus on Manamarco!
Most powerful necromancer Tamriel has ever known. This is merely a transition. My first step towards true immortality. Now witness my true power! Watch as I rise up from the grave and ascend to godhood!
Worm! You think you can betray the Lord of brutality and domination without consequence? You will pay for your arrogance. You will writhe in agony for the rest of eternity. Your tortured screams will echo throughout oblivion to serve as a warning to others.
Everything Menimarco did was designed to pit us against each other. We can't let that happen. Look what we can accomplish when we work together.
How uncharacteristically optimistic of you, Titan. I may have that embroidered on a pillar.
The Divines gave you a nose for a reason, Tharn. So you can keep your mouth shut and still keep breathing.
Well played, Titan. Well played.
It is done. Menimarco will pay dearly for the rest of eternity. One cannot outs. Sai-Sahan must rest, as must we all. We can sleep a little easy. I've not forgotten Vestige. It is another piece of the puzzle, and we shall address it in due time. But for now... companions assemble once more. Travel to the harborage. It is time for our final preparation.
I sense life, magic.
Was it glow dust? Was it glow dust and snow?
Comrade, a word.
dead.
Selling, buying, trading, right here.
I sense life. Magica.
Finest merchandise around.
You are needing.
Amazing. I brew fragrant elixirs and...
Hey, get you something?
You are needing a good.
Into eternal pain.
You are needing.
Minions sing praises of his name.
I brew fragrant elixir.
I bring an urgent message from Rhea Opakeri. Best discuss that with Rhea.
Yeah!
Warrior, may we speak?
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome back, Vestige. News of as ever, straight to the point. You've done the impossible. The King of Worms has been consumed by the rot. That is the grim truth of the matter. In my sleep, I hear his tormented screams, and Molog Bald forces visions of his eternal torture. Behold the fate of the King of Worms.
Please, no more! It was a misunderstanding, Great One! Let me serve you! Let me prove my loyalty! No more, I beg of you!
Manamako's torment will be endless. The god of schemes will use him to set an example. All who follow him will know you cannot hope to betray the greatest of betrayers. I cannot help but pity him, despite all he has done. But this is not why you were called here, Vestige. Come, Sai-Sahan will speak with you first.
The greatest of the swords. It is you, my friend. When Emperor Varen first brought the five companions failed. We want you to join us as our fifth member. You are the champion. My lord, with your permission.
You needn't call me that anymore, Sai-Sahan. We are equals now.
All those years ago, when we fought beneath our lord's banner to free the Empire from the Longhouse Emperors, we did so with a dream of freedom and peace in mind. Not just for the Empire, but for all of Tamriel. Together, we forged a fellowship stronger than any blade, only to see it shattered upon the rocks of deceit by one of our own. That fellowship is no more. Yet we four have assembled here, united by a single purpose. It is not vengeance that drives us, but truth and loyalty and justice. I, Sai-Sahan, steward of the Abbey of Blades, call for the five companions to be reforged this day by the light of Stendarr and the heart of Lorkhan. May our blade of fellowship be forged anew, and may the Vestige, our mutual friend and ally, become its tip, that we may thrust it straight into the heart of a Daedric prince.
Sai-Sahan is right. You are the member that we should have had all those years ago.
It is as the scrolls foretold. The soulless one will become the brightest of 5 stars, and they shall guide us to the coming dawn.
Oh, please, you melodramatic sots. Fine, fine. If seeing one of your foolish prophecies come true will help to ensure the safety of the Empire, I'll play along.
Stand united once more. The 5 companions are reforged, and together we will strike down the God of Schemes!
Come here, my friend. I've got a few things I want to say before you go. It's been a long road, hasn't it? My father used to say that if you... I've been thinking about our adventures and the hardships we've faced together. Where do you see yourself going after all of this is over? I mean, assuming we survive, get your soul back, and stop Molag Bal, traveling is a humbling experience. You see firsthand what a small place you... Me? I don't know. Maybe... What? No! Can you imagine it? Lyra's Titan-born shepherd, farmer, housewife? You never get used to it. Oh, lots of things. Friends lost. One last thing. You like mead? I knew I liked you. So, let's toast. Let's not forget the struggles that got us to this point. We're almost home. We just have a bit further to fight.
Are you all insane? You do realize what we need to do, right? We have to fight a Daedric prince. Amulet or no, this is going to mean more death. Vestige, come here. I'll tell you what they're afraid to mention. Getting all chummy with Titanborn? I enjoy the... The farmer doesn't thank the cow when it voids itself on the field. I suppose it is. But that wasn't the reason for this heart war. First, the plane meld must be stopped. Then, and only then, can you take the... I know more about the Daedra than any man or mer. With the amulet in our possession, we may be able to wound him severely, and in the process force him to relinquish. The ritual we performed with the Amulet of Kings caused the soul burst, and only if we use it here on Nirn. But if we were to travel to Kol, calling upon the power of the amulet in this manner will consume someone's soul, utterly. More specifically, one of our 3 companions. I suspect that's why they're so nauseatingly over-appreciative and fawning. Of course it is. The fact of the matter stands, however. One of the 5 will need to give their life to fuel this attack, when the time comes.
So you said before the Vestige arrived. And I've already thought it over. I'll do it.
Snow Lily, no. You should not need to give your life this way. This is my duty. Penance for my numerous failures. This is my chance to make things right.
The scroll said nothing of this moment, and so I am not bound to their dictates. Vestige, I ask that you let me do this one thing. All that has happened was because of my hubris. I shall be the one.
Sire, you've done enough. This was Manimarco's doing, not yours.
As the one who will fight the Daedric Prince, the Vestige should decide.
I don't see you leaping to volunteer, Tharn. Saving your own backside again?
Hard as it may be, Lyris, don't be an idiot. I am the only one who knows the ritual, and we don't have time to teach anyone else.
That's enough. It won't be decided here and now. Vestige, come here. I have some final words for you. It appears we have come full circle. That millions of others may live, yes. As Tharn has said, there are already plans in motion to infiltrate. When the plane meld has been thwarted and the dust has settled, the 5 companions...
So, going toe-to-toe... I found... Greetings. I am Varnus Galarian, head of the Mages Guild. I have need... Greeting. Yes. It's high time Tamriel was free of Molongbol. I want you to meet with Razumdar, first in the eyes of the Queen. He'll be at the Mages...
You should buy me a drink, I think.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverwood.
Just have to connect this rune flow coupling. No, that's not it.
What can I tell you about the man?
Seems like just moments ago. Yes. Vanus, he begs your assistance with a hopeless task. The Queen tells Raz that you speak with her authority, yes? This responsibility is certain communications must be made. Dangerous communications. This will ensure... Job for Cariel?
No way. Do it yourself.
Why?
Thrush is a homicidal maniac, and Copper Daria, let's just say I'm not her favorite person.
Why is Copper Daria displeased with Cariel?
I may have collapsed a building on top of her. Accidentally.
Ah, yes. This one forgot about that. Very well. Raz will
Welcome
take
to
care.
the Mages Guild. Make yourself at home.
And Copper Daria, your warmest regards.
Apologies for my lateness.
Damn it, Raz. Not so close.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Champion. I've been consulting with Countess Hakru. Trust, as always. The Alliance leaders will never agree to join forces. And if our guilds only work with one alliance, the other two will see it as a betrayal. For both guilds, the war in Cyrodiil has been long and bloody. You're in a unique position. You can speak with authority, but you're not an Alliance leader. I found the perfect meeting place. A neutral location far from... That's all I ask. I'll... Esteemed High King Emmerich, I thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I would not presume to waste your time without good reason.
We've known each other for some time, Master Galerion. You aren't known for your capricious whims. Tell me, though, who is your companion?
Your Majesty, this is Queen Iren's personal representative, here to speak with you about the impending Cold Harbor crisis.
So Queen Iren sends her personal champion into the stronghold of her greatest enemy. Either she has a lot of faith in you, or she's trying to get you killed. I'm intrigued. Come, let us speak. Debella's legs, but you are a bold one. Even the bards of Wayrest sing. Tell me then, is it madness that drives you to barge in here like this? Or perhaps you're here to surrender? That's a bit of a dreary subject, but I prefer that over some angry line like, "I've come here to kill you, Your Majesty." Ha! I'm sorry. I think I must have misheard you. For a moment, I thought you were saying you... That would be utter madness. But I do like the thought of seeing that next to my name in the history books.
Tell Cariel that I hope to drop in for a visit very soon.
That went well, I think. To Mournhold, where Skald King Yorin is...
Mingling with the enemy, have you, Daria? Just so you know, I already knew it.
Watch yourselves, outsiders. Give us a good reason and the armatures will cut you down where you stand.
We'll burn you. And shatter you.
Any questions?
Honored Skald King, I am here, the
Silence,
personal
please.
champion of Queen
Master
Iran.
Galarian, please continue.
My companion hopes to speak with you about the impending Cold Harbor crisis.
I have heard tales of this one. The Skald King favors the bold, even among his enemies. Come, champion, let us speak. I will stay your execution since you came all this way. Yes, well, I am both suspicious and curious. To fear death is to fear life. Who? The three alliances? As mad, where the All Flags army was born.
I didn't think it. We have much. All three leaders have agreed to... Individually, the leaders are rational. Everything's been... Then, with your...
The word has been given.
A moment, please! I'll wait for you on the other side.
Our representative, Captain Alfaro, is in charge of securing the cluster.
There's an urgent task for you. Do you know how long I've been looking for you? The guild has need of you, comrade. Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Welcome to the island of... I'm told there'll be a... I don't envy you. 2 kings and a queen with barely a thimble of patience between them. Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you. Look! It's Lady Laurent!
careful with that, you clumsy fool. Do hurry it up. We're missing everything.
I never weary of your charms, Lady Laurent.
Vanus Galarian as I live and breathe. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I had no idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Stirk.
It seemed a fitting choice. It was here that the leaders of the First Era assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't wait to see what surprises Molag Bal's realm has in store for us.
We are waging war, not embarking on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanus. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant. Stibbins, haven't you finished tying those bags yet?
The summit is just ahead.
Farewell, milady. We must dash. We're... Wonderful. It's Tellinger.
The summit is just ahead.
Artificer himself. Must it always take a crisis to pull you away from your toys, Telly?
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when one happens by, won't you? I don't have the time or the energy, Tellinger, so I'll bid you good day. The captain in charge of security, Alfari, is over there.
Captain Alfari, has the island been secured?
Aye. All ships in the area have been diverted away from the island, and the wards are in place.
And the Alliance leaders?
They'll be here any moment. You three should get over there as soon as you can.
We're on our way. Thank you, Captain. We must make haste.
High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant.
Hey.
Queen Irene of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
We must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial City.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female. I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the Ruby Throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my lords, this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
What a mess. Apologies, Vanus, but I'm going to check on my Lion Guard.
Intractable fools. We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half, willing and able. But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact. The Alliance...
This is going about... Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never... An interesting idea, but they...
Save your breath. I will not. But what about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the Pact... Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes? How dare you? I should kill you where you stand. History will remember the Skull King as the bane of my...
This queen of yours, that's more than I'm getting. I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery. Arce's beard, you're a bold one.
With our combined strength, we might have... Is there? What did... Perhaps. But we don't know enough about... An excellent point.
Any luck? I hope they come to their senses. With very good reason. But the sooner they come to... I have an ill...
He has arrived. I can't.
Caldian! What's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Moloch Ball! Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back. How amusing, and yet so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Eldian! Take the leaders!
Me.
Thought we were safe here. Hidden... Agreed. There's no... Yes, after that terror... Honored leaders! You have seen the face of our enemy! Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Cold Harbor!
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Cold Harbor.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emmerich.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Hakruba! Gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Sturk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanus.
The time has come, champion.
Let's go!
Stendarr, protect us all! We're as ready as we shall. Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we... It's difficult to predict where you...
Molag Bal's realm.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to break them.
Hello, what's this? Survived then, have you? Rotten luck. They arrived. Welcome back to... What bridge? Is there a bridge? Dreadfully dull. Welcome back to... Welcome to the beautiful... I have the honest feeling we've discussed this before, or did I already mention that? Am I not speaking the common? Did I? I don't recall that, but there is... Same? What's this?
Very few would dare to enter the Prince of Murder's realm of their own choosing. You may refer to me as the groundskeeper. The city's original name no longer matters. It could be. There is no... Watch and listen. While I could... Long ago, this city existed in Nirn. It was alive and vibrant, and went by a different name. Its people were devoted to Prince Meridia, the Radiant One. They lived in peace and assumed themselves safe from any dangers. But Meridia has enemies, such as the despicable Molag Bal. The Prince of Murder sent minions from Cold Harbor to destroy her beloved city. The city's defenders did what they could, but they were no match for Molag Bal's forces. Everyone outside the walls was slaughtered, but the warriors and mages managed to seal the gates to protect those huddled within. As fortune would have it, the Ayleid King Lalorian Dainar was visiting the city. A skilled warrior and tactician, he quickly took command of the city's defenses. The Ayleid King single-handedly protected one of the gates. As he fought, he prayed for assistance, and his prayers were answered. Meridia felt compassion for her followers, but she also saw an opportunity. Molag Bal's open portal worked both ways. The time had come to take the battle to Cold Harbor. Meridia warded the city and pushed it into Cold Harbor. The city arrived intact, but many of its inhabitants were either killed or scattered by this realm's protective spells. Even the Ayleid King was captured. Still, Meridia had accomplished the impossible. She stabbed a dagger into Molag Bal's side. A portion of her realm was in his domain, and he could not touch it. The survivors lost faith, however. One by one, they left the safe confines of the city to try to return to Nirn. They were foolish, and they paid the price for rejecting Meridia's edicts. Meridia foresaw a day when an opportunity would arise. An overconfident Molag Bal. Champions from another plane. On that day, this city would become the focal point for the assault against the Lord of Schemes. I say that the day has finally arrived. This city shall serve you well against Molag. I am your advisor. You must gather. You shall require more than just the king and the mage, of course. As you go west, beyond the moonlit, I recommend King Dainar. As you know, rumors only, I know.